lot of time you have something important that you want to discuss with your boss. It can be about your promotion, it can be about your growth, it can be about some role change, it can be about some issue which you're facing at your job. You may have something very important that you want to talk to your boss about, but somehow you're not finding that courage. Somehow you're not doing that action. You're giving yourself some excuse or reason that let me do it tomorrow, or let me do it next week, or let me do it after this particular event happens. So you keep giving yourself some reason or some excuse, and as a result, you don't act on that particular thing. And this is something which is very common. A lot of people have certain very important thoughts in their mind and they know it is important to discuss, but somehow they just continue to procrastinate and delay. So if you are facing this particular situation, the solution is pretty simple. Go ahead and send a calendar invite to your boss for the next available slot, which may be after 2 days, 3 days, whatever it is. Please go ahead and block his calendar. And when you send out a calendar invite, please include what are the topics that you want to discuss with him in that particular meeting. So that's the first action you need to take. Second action is when you go inside the meeting, a lot of time bosses or managers have this habit that as soon as their employee or their juniors come to meet them, they already have certain things in their mind which they want to discuss with you. So irrespective of a specific agenda, as soon as you walk in the room, this boss or manager will start to discuss his own agenda, which can be a project status, which can be some presentation, which can be some client meeting. So he'll just go on and on asking questions and giving you action item, and you will end up noting action items while you came with an expectation that today you're going to talk about your promotion or about some issue which you're facing at work. So in a lot of cases, this happens that we end up taking a lot of action items and the actual agenda is not even being discussed in the first few minutes. Sometimes it may take more than half of the meeting as well. So when such scenarios happen, you need to drive the conversation towards the agenda that you have. If a major portion of the meeting is already gone and you have not even started on your agenda, it is actually wise to tell your boss that today I came to discuss these 2-3 things, but now we don't have enough time. Let me block some other time on your calendar so that you don't end up speaking for 5 minutes about some topic on which you wanted 30 minutes. All right. So you can always reschedule. Second, if you think there is 15 minutes remaining and that is enough time for you to talk about the things which you want to talk about, then it is always important that you come into that meeting very well prepared, which means you should carry a notepad and you should have noted down exactly the bullet points, exactly the sequence in which you will articulate your thoughts or present your case. A lot of time people lack preparation. They just walk into the room. And let me quickly give you a demo. Sometimes people just go and say, you know what, today I wanted to meet you because I want promotion. That's how they start. So remember that when you say these things, your boss is somebody who is already speaking to many people. He has a lot of experience in such conversations. And he will ask you 2-3 counter questions like, why do you want to get promoted? You just got promoted 2 years ago. We can't do it so soon. You still need to give more time. There can be so many responses that your boss will give. Lot of time these responses are not negative, but they are also not very concrete or specific. Sometimes it is a very good response in English, but it is very vague. It is not specific. And hence, if you are not prepared, you will end up coming out of that meeting without any action plan, without any road forward. Okay, this happens a lot to a lot of people. And the core reason this happens is because they are not prepared. And second is they don't know how to ask questions or how to drive conversations in a specific direction in a calm and composed manner. So please prepare well. It will be a great idea to note down some history. It will be a great idea to think of what are the probable questions your boss will ask. It is a great idea to also note down some points of how you have contributed till now and how do you plan to contribute in future in a bigger role, etc., etc. So all these points should be on your notepad, and there's nothing wrong in referring to a notepad while speaking. Because if you don't note down all the points, you will forget. At that moment, your boss will throw so many questions at you that you will forget the most important thing. And sometimes we recall the most important thing only after we have walked out of the room. I'm sure this happened with a lot of you. Please tell me in the comments if this happened with you. So moral of the story is prepare well and learn to converse, learn to ask questions, learn to drive meetings in a specific direction, in a calm and composed manner. And this is something which will not again happen overnight. It takes time to learn these skills. And towards the end of the meeting, please make sure that you summarize what was discussed. And after the meeting, send those points on an email that, okay, this is what we discussed and these are the actions that we have planned. And also try to keep a follow-up meeting after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever has been discussed. Please don't leave it like that without any follow-up milestone. All right, I hope this resonates with a lot of you, and I'm sure a lot of you would have gone through similar experiences or even worse or better experiences. Please let us know that in comments so that a lot of people watching this video can read your comments and benefit from it. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. Close to 91,000 people have already done so. If you like the video, hit the like button and don't forget to share this video in your WhatsApp network. With that, I sign off. Take care and bye for now.